Hello. Okay. Um, Forgive the rough lookingness. I put earrings on to look less rough looking, but apparently my first story time came up before I expected it to. Like I was gonna talk about this topic, but not this close. But then someone sent a comment on my video. Was like, "Oh, you need to do this." Seems like you didn't get the whole story. So, story time. As I stated in my introduction video, I am a first year, first semester in college. I had friends in high school. I had it was a bunch of us. There was four of us. I'm not gonna name names because that's just not nice. Now this is my version of the story. They can say whatever they want to say and be like, actually, this is how it went. I'll be like, okay, for you, but this is definitely for me. So, like, let's get this. Um, it was a bunch of us. There was four of us. I was one, and there's three other girls. Okay, we were like really close and everything. It was like as we got into high school, things started to change. We all got into the similar interest of K-pop, and it was that. And it's like, why am I acting like this is my real hair? But at that time, that was when like it would be like, oh, you're listening to this group, or oh, you're listening to that group, and that's when it became like, oh, I gotta listen to that group so I can be in the like loop with you and you, so we can still be friends. So there's a reason for us to still be friends. But that ain't it. That's not what friends do. Like I shouldn't have to force myself to do everything you're doing because oh, I want to be in the know with you. So I'm not gonna talk about like a whole 4 years. Excuse the breakout on my forehead. I don't know what's going on. But like, okay, so you know, ignoring the sophomore, freshman to junior year, senior year is where it all went down. Senior year is what senior years was the end of the friendship, okay? So basically, I was just like, you know what? I'm not being myself. And that was like for like not because we were friends in middle school. So it's like 6, 7 years of me not being myself the whole time. I'm being fake. Like for myself. Like my parents would be like, "Oh, every time you go over their house, you change. And you're like a new person. You're like you're disrespectful. You don't follow any of the house rules." And that was really true. Like whenever I'd be around them for so long, I'd change at home. Like I started being fake. So, and I was like, my senior year, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. Like, if I don't want to do things with you guys, I don't want to do things with you guys. Period. Like, I don't have to force myself to do anything I don't want to do. I don't gotta like things I don't want to like. Like, why would I do that to myself? So, it came to the time where, you know how when you like, your friends are like, oh, we're gonna go do this. You're like, you got them strict parents. You're like, weird sound. You're like, let me ask my mom. And you know your mom probably gonna be like, no, like what were you thinking? You shouldn't even have gone to ask me. My parents were strict, but they weren't like crazy strict. I mean, people may think they were strict, but like, I mean, that's fine. They're my parents. I didn't think they were that strict. But like legit, they told me information the day before going to things and expecting me to just be like, yeah, I can go. Like, no, sis, you know I live in a different household from you. So And so one distinct thing I remember was that they were like, "Oh, we're going this place," and it was right after basketball practice, and I was like, "What? I'm sweaty. I smell. What?" And that was when they gave me the information the day before. Oh, that's terrible. I really have to sneeze. But yeah, they gave me the information the day before. Then they were trying to be like, "Oh, you going?" Like, no, I'm not going. What's wrong with you? So she asked me, and I was like, no. Because I'm like, come on, like, really? And I guess they, like, took that as, she don't want to hang out with us no more. Because I said no one time? That didn't make any sense to me. Like, what? Because I said no one time, that means I don't want to hang out with you guys? That wasn't it at all. It's just, I wasn't going to keep following you guys around. Yeah, like, you can be a leader sometimes, you can be a follower sometimes, but this was me doing what I need to do for me. So, like, I don't understand the problem. Because when I ask y'all to go to things, y'all always like, "Oh no, I have to do this. Oh no, I don't want to. I didn't want to go. So why would I have to go?" And then after that, it was just so different because it would just be the three of them, and then they add me and be like, "Oh yeah, you want to go?" Like, what changed? What happened? Why am I not getting invited to things anymore? So, and it came to the point where they just like didn't invite me to things, and social media and everything, I found out from there that they're all together, and I'm just like, what is this? Like, y'all didn't ask me, you didn't tell me what's going on, what's happening. So every now and then, I guess this is my petty part, is like, when I see that they be together, I'll take the same social media that I saw them on, and I'll take it and be like, wow, it's like so crazy that this can happen, and I won't name names, and I'll be like, you don't think it's you, but it really is you. And like one time, one of them, they asked me, they were like, "Are you talking about me?" And I was like, "No, girl, I ain't talking about you." Woohoo! But I was talking about her for sure. And the fact one of them, it really hurt me because we were really like, out of everybody, we were the closest. Like, when she first got there, it was me and her, and then everyone else came along. So what I just, it really hurt me that she would go to them and turn on me, and like literally listen to one of the other girls and completely go do what she's doing. Like, that's crazy. Be your own person. Like, just because she don't want to be my friend anymore doesn't mean you don't have to want to be my, not, whoa, just because she doesn't want to be my friend anymore doesn't mean that you have to not want to be my friend anymore either. Because I know a lot of people, especially where I'm in college now, is that I wasn't cool with this one person, and then, but my one friend that I'm like really close with, she was friends with another person. So like that just like, that blew my mind, and that made me even more mad. So it was like, the good friend, the one that I really care for, it was her birthday, and we were all talking at school. We were like, "Oh, what are we gonna do for her birthday? Like, what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna do the same thing we did last time. We're gonna go to her house, have fun, hang out." I was like, "Yeah, yeah." We were all talking about it, all planning to go, like all four of us. Like, I was like, "Oh my gosh, things are back to normal." We never set a date though, and I thought that was really weird. So I was like, "When are we gonna do this? When are we gonna go out? When are we gonna go celebrate her birthday? When are we gonna sleep over?" These people, it was like literally, it was on a day. I was calm. I was relaxed. I was enjoying I was living my best life. I was doing me. And I'm like, what's on Snapchat? Like, let me put some filters on. I see one of my friends took my good friend out on out to like to eat. I was like, oh, okay, so she's just doing something, just her and them. I was like, okay, I understand that. Next thing I know, they go to the other friend's house, and then it's the three of them there, and I'm like, maybe they just maybe they just hanging out, spending their time there. And then they got a birthday cake and they say happy birthday. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? You're celebrating her birthday all together and you didn't think, even if we were like remotely still kind of acquainted, you tell me. Because why? That's like really pushed me over the edge. I was just like, what? And I'm really trying my best not to cuss, and like I don't want to cuss in my videos. I want to be friendly to everybody, but I'm just like, what what really, really, like, we were friends for how long, and you didn't think I would want to go celebrate her birthday with her. You're never gonna sleep over. I can drive. I was the first one out of all of us to drive. I could have drove there. That was a shiny. I could have drove there, celebrated happy birthday, girl, whatever, give her gifts, and dip out. But you didn't tell me. So me, because I was hurt, and I'm I'm petty. So I took to Snapchat and I was like, I can't believe some people, like, this is wicked, like y'all are crazy. And then one of them called me out and I was like, but you know what you did was wrong. Like, why, what in your right mind, what made you think that was okay? And the thing that blows my mind is that the good friend, like, literally the summer before our senior year, we were like, oh, those two are always doing things together. Like, we should do things together too because, we're always left out. So we're like, the left out people are going to be, hang out together. And then she left me for them. And I'm like, you left me out of the group when we had the left out group? Like, what? So I just thought that was really crazy. And so I was like, okay, you know what? We ain't gotta be friends. No. No. Like, forget that. No. Y'all do what you want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So, and I'm like, and I think a lot because the person who called me out was like, you need to go back to being friends with this person. Excuse you. She can hit me up anytime. They stalk my Snapchat, they stalk my Instagram, and don't think I don't know because every time I check who views my Snapchat stories, because that's mostly how I watch other people's stories, because I'm like, okay, well, I'm just like, I don't really have time and I don't want to just watch anybody's snaps. Like, that's probably petty on my end, but I'm like, who watched my story? I'm gonna watch their stuff first and then I just go. So, and then I'm just like, wait, like, hold up, what? I'm just like, that should me. They watch my Snapchat stories. I'm like all over the place, sorry. They watch my Snapchat stories. One of them accidentally liked a picture on Instagram, then unliked it. I should have screenshotted. I wish I did. And I'm just like, stay off my stuff. Stay off my stories. Stay off my feed. I'm not worried about you anymore. When I cut y'all off, I cut y'all off. Look, like, when we stopped being friends, but I still followed them on stuff. But then when they stopped following me, I was like, okay, I see how you feel. Once you throw something at me, I'm definitely gonna throw it right back. I'm gonna reciprocate. Like, you unfollow me? Okay, I got you. I see how you feeling. I'm gonna unfollow you right back. You want to add me on Snapchat? That's cool. I'm gonna add you right back. Like, if that's how you feeling, I'ma match it. I'ma match how you feeling. I'm not gonna play games. I'm not gonna pretend, oh, I still wanna be your friend. No. Because at first, oh, there goes my nail polish. What happened? You was dry. You was dry. So how'd you get messed up? Ain't nobody else messed up. Sorry. Sorry. So I mean, because they were the ones to do it first. So if anyone ever comes to me and is like, you need to go back to being friends with them, no. Never, ever, ever. They know where I'm at. They stalking me. Cause me, once we hit that unfollow thing, I said, you know what? I'm not going back. I'm not looking back. Cause I don't want to be tempted to go back to that toxic relationship. Bro, she had the nerve. One of them had the nerve to say, oh, whenever we wanted to hang out, you'd always say no. So we was like, we just gonna stop inviting you to places, and the whole relationship was just toxic anyways. Hmm. If it was toxic, why did you never ever say anything to me until that point? Why didn't you say, hey, I don't like it when you do this? And she was like, oh, our views don't match, or you have a different opinions about things. Because I have different opinions, you don't want to associate with me. Which I understand for some people, okay, yeah, but we were friends. I don't understand why you wouldn't try to fix it. Like, why wouldn't you try to be like, okay, let's see it this way? In college, I have people like, I, bro, 6 months, 6 months. And we had a huge debate talking about our different opinions, different this and that. And I'm just like, and then the next day, even though there's people said some crazy stuff that night, we still cool. It was like, oh, you gonna eat? Me too. Oh, let's go together. Like, that's how cool it was. But you, because we had a different opinion, because I'm religious, I'm more religious than what you are. You is a whole different situation. Like, these people literally insulted my family in front of me, and I just had to laugh about it because they're like, "Oh, your family's uptight," or "Oh, your mom's so strict. Like, why she does this?" Like, yeah, okay. Then look at my life, and then look at yours, and compare. Like, I'm set. I'm straight. You what's up with you? Like, look at your life, then look at mine. Who's obviously doing better? So, I mean, that's mean, but like, bro, that's legit. Like, literally, you insulted my family in front of me. Lucky I'm a changed person, because if anyone insult my family, that's, you get swung on. Stop it. I'm just acting like I'm acting out. But yeah, that was the part that was real crazy to me. And the crazy thing is, like, one of the girls I had to play softball with. And I understand that we weren't friends, but at least be acquaintances, because we have to play together. We're teammates. I had I had a wrap. I had it. It was like this. I had my wrap, and I had it on my head when I was playing. And basically, like, it fell. It fell on the other side of the net, on the fence. She was on the other side of the fence. I was like, hey, can you hand me that? Because I was like, we still gonna be cool. I was like, can you hand me that? She was like, looked me dead in my eyes and kept walking. Legit. I don't know if anyone saw, but legit, when that happened, I was like, okay, bet. Like, that's how you trying to do it? That's what you trying to do? That made me so mad. I lost every respect for her, because at the end of the day, even if we're not friends, we're teammates. And as a teammate, you couldn't do me this simple thing. Like, that hurt. Like, we were friends for 6 7 years, and you had that much wickedness, you had that much hatred in your heart to do that. And like, for some people, it's like, oh, it's not even that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal, but that just shows so much character in like one little action. So much character. So I was like, okay, that's fine. That's why to this day, I don't check their Instagrams, I don't check their Twitters, I don't check their Snapchats. I don't do any of that. Like, when the one girl checked my Snapchat for the billionth time, I called her out on it on my story. I added her and everything. People were like, oh my gosh, you actually added her? Like, yes, I did, because I'm tired of it. I'm not trying to have you pull me back to my past. Like, if you want to talk to me, come talk to me. Point blank simple. Like, point blank period. That's what it is. Point blank period. Come talk to me. You wanna befriend me again? That's fine, but it's never gonna go back to the same way it was, cause that was real crazy. Like if I ever see you again on the streets or anything, I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up? You know, hey. Or I'm gonna act like I don't know you because I don't want to know you. That was real. That was just some real crazy stuff. And I'm over it. So whoever was like, oh, you need to get back together with, no, they can hit me back up. They know my Twitter, they know my Instagram, they know my Snapchat. They can hit me up whenever they want to, whenever they got to. Me, I don't gotta do anything, cause in my perspective, I didn't do anything wrong. And that's the end of the story time, y'all. So much happened. High school. So I ended the video and he was like kind of just like random ending. But I guess in conclusion, I would just say, if you're friends with somebody and you got a problem and that friendship somewhat means something, talk to them about it. Because if y'all really friends, you'll find a way to work it out. Like, I've had 6 months in college and I already have a close friend, and I'm like, if I ever lose her, bro, like, I think I might drop out of school. Like that's my girl. I'm not trying to lose her. So if you honestly think your relationship with that person is worth fighting for, fight for it. You need communication in every relationship, whether it's with your boyfriend, girlfriend, or just with a friend. Like, you need that communication, because communication is key. If you don't ever talk about anything, things are just going to keep building up, and that's when the relationship becomes toxic. So it's just like, figure it out. I just realized that One Direction thing is right there, and I'm going to explain that right now. I wanted a makeup kit back in the day. I just wanted makeup. So my parents got me that. And was like, it's makeup. And I was like, it's One Direction. I don't like One Direction. Well, okay, I'm not going to say that. I listen to their music. I know Zayn. I know Harry. What's the blonde one? And nope, Zayn and Harry. That's all I know. Sorry. I listened to their music, but I didn't really like know them like that. So sorry. But yeah, don't misunderstand me because of that. But yeah, communication is key. That's it. Wow, that's story time. Because everything's coming to my mind and I'm just like, we're heated again. But subscribe, give this video a like, and tell me about a rough time you had with your friends, because I'm pretty sure we've all had them. Or maybe a falling out you've had with your friend. Just let me know what's up, because I know I'm not the only one that be going through this. It's okay to be petty sometimes too. It's okay. Subscribe. Give the video a like. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe. Follow me at Critical Dream on Twitter and Instagram if you want to see that mess. Follow my personal Instagram at _boringkid. And that's it. Subscribe, like, live your best life. Beautiful, wonderful, handsome, sexy people out there. Enjoy. Until the person that tried to call me out, get the story straight. You're gonna like it.